am a sophomore. Okay, awkward. Anyways, hi everyone. I am Chiraayu. I'm a sophomore at Interlake High School, and yeah, I'm here to give you the theme introduction. So I'm just gonna share my screen really quick, and we can get started. Okay, so it'd be great if one of you could let me know if you can see my screen right now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. For everyone who missed it, hello everyone. Again, I'm Chiraayu. I'm a sophomore from Interlake High School. I am also a part of Green Team at Interlake, which is basically a club that addresses environmental issues and their solutions and performs rallies and does other conservatory activities. So today I am going to give you a brief introduction on the hackathon theme environment. So here's an overview of how this is going to go. First off, I am going to brief out a few environmental issues with the comparing a few statistics. Next, I am going to go over how you can pick the right topic and a way to develop a solution. Lastly, we'll be addressing any last questions you guys might have in Q&A. So here are a few concerns we'll be looking at. Firstly, we have pollution. Pollution is mainly done in air, water, and soil and is caused by multiple factors. Next, we have climate change. Climate change is the aftermath of global warming. And don't worry, you'll be learning in the next slides what these terms mean. Listed above are two leading environmental concerns as of 2020-2021. Although science and research has done very much to protect the environment, it should be the responsibility of all humans to, preserve the nature, not let the problems occur. Anyways, pollution. As we learned in the previous slide, pollution is mainly done in air, water, and soil. The media are said to be polluted when industrial toxins like plastics, heavy metals, nitrates, and other chemicals get released into them. This alters the existing composition of the medium that the chemicals get released into, hence altering the pH level of the medium, making it either too acidic, too basic, or too neutral, if you will. It also leads to system clogs if it's water and is extremely hard to purify. For example, the industries release gases like methane and acetylene in huge amounts. As we know, trees are the biggest air purifiers. If anyone's curious, there are about 3.04 trillion trees in the world. So that's a huge amount of trees. And all these trees do a lot to purify the carbon dioxide released into the air. But trees can take gases like methane and acetylene and all these industrial gases other than carbon dioxide that are released into the air stay in the air, polluting the air. Some common effects of pollution can be ocean and soil acidification, which means if they were somewhere between neutral to a little acidic, basic, that range, they get too much acidic if they're polluted. And other effects are like acid rains, ozone depletion, etc. Climate change. Climate change starts with pollution. Although all these trees, again, 3.04 trillions of trees, All these trees that purify the air absorb 7.6 billion metric tons of carbon dioxide every year. The total emission of carbon dioxide per year is about 43 billion metric tons. So that's a lot more than what the trees can handle. All this excess carbon dioxide in the air does not let the heat pass out of the atmosphere, trapping all this heat inside the earth, leading to global warming or greenhouse effect. As the climate gets warmer and warmer, the glaciers melt, sea levels rise because all this melted water eventually gets added to the sea. Unexpected flooding happens and heat waves occur. This unpredictable weather pattern is known as climate change. One of the reasons why climate change is very potentially dangerous is due to this chemical known as chlorofluorocarbon. It's a chemical released into the air by air conditioners and refrigerators and other electric appliances that are used to cool stuff down. But what do they have to do with climate change? As the weather gets hotter and hotter, the appliance usage goes up. So as it gets warmer, you would want to, eat cold things, have cold weather in your house. Chlorofluorocarbon is harmful because once it enters the atmosphere, it starts depleting the ozone layer, which is a gas of oxygen bound molecules that protects us from all the harmful radiations emitted by the sun, like the gamma rays, the ultraviolet rays, the X rays. Humans don't need all these, neither do any things on Earth. And ozone also protects us from other cosmic radiations done in other parts of space. So now we'll be looking at a bunch of stats. Here are some stats as to why climate change can cause the heat waves. If you look at the table on the left, it gives you a prediction of already past and going to occur heat waves. And as you can see, from 1980 to 2006, the mean annual heat events is about 1.7, but then in 2025, it's going to be 2.6, 2045, 3.1, and 2085, 3.8. And, it just keeps getting higher and higher as time goes. And as you probably might have noticed, the numbers again went higher and higher. If you look at the graph on the right, it shows the carbon emissions, and it's a good comparison point. Let's take 1980 to 2006. The carbon got really high, so it was 1.7, and you can probably predict by looking at the graph that it's not going to get low anytime soon. So yeah, it only explains why the numbers are so high. So here's how you can pick a right topic. To pick a right topic, each of the members of the team can list out a few problems like ozone depletion, forest fires, ocean acidification, soil acidification, etc. And have a 2 to 3 line summary to go with it in case the issue is unknown to your team. Then you can discuss as a team and narrow down to 1 to 2 topics. Brainstorm a few feasible solutions. That means brainstorm a few easy to do time. You have a limited amount of time. So yeah, brainstorm a few feasible solutions and decide on a topic everyone is willing to contribute to, because you don't want people not showing interest. And here's how you can develop a solution. To develop a solution, first thing, keep in mind that you are choosing a solution for one of the topics. So don't spend too much time on all of the topics you guys narrowed down to, because time might not be enough. Focus on only not only preventing the concern, but also preserving the environment while doing so. Meaning, for example, say one of the teams took a concern like carbon emissions. In your solution, instead of like focus on preventing carbon emissions, but also focus on how you can make the environment better while preventing the concern. The solution must be viable with modern technology and must be a solution involving some sort of coding and application. That is completely up to you guys. You guys need to do your research on that. And keep in mind that since there are probably many teams competing, the uniqueness of your solution will be an amazing addition to your score. So now, if anyone has any questions, I am happy to address them. Okay, I'm just gonna stop sharing for a minute and be on mute while you guys think of questions. Yeah.
I think there is a question in the chat. Are you okay with sending the PowerPoint to the participants so they can view it afterwards?
Yes, I will do that. Yeah, I will do that to you. Can you text me your email?
Yeah, so I guess if you do want access to the PowerPoint, the recording will be sent out, but if you just want like the PowerPoint, you can send your, you can email Chiraayu if you want to put your email in the chat.
Yeah, for everyone who wants to view the PowerPoint afterwards, you can just you know, shoot a message with your email really quick, and I will do that here right now.
I just want to say most of the questions are being asked in the Discord. I'm actually answering a lot of them, but most of them are about where to find the links. So you might want to emphasize where the links can be found.
Yeah, thanks, Skylar, for responding to some of them. There are the links. I think I'll double check, but I think most of the links are in the announcements channel. So if you have questions about where to find DevPost, where the links are, the schedules, the teammates, all of that stuff is in the announcement channel. So if you don't know where those are, you can check it out in the announcements channel.
Okay, just to repeat again, I am currently emailing out the PowerPoint to those of you who wanted to view it. So if the rest of you, anyone from the rest of you want to look at the PowerPoint one more time after this, you could personally message me your email.
Yeah, additionally, I guess in the time, since we do have some extra time, if you all want to kind of share your ideas of what you were thinking so far, you can feel free to do that. You can do stuff like that, etc.